post his judgment. The soul yearns for honor, and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walked before, to lead those who walk after. Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the lamb's alive, so believe. Now open your can trust unto tomorrow. In one fleeting moment from the land of life glow. Yet in one fleeting moment for a new gift doth grow. In the same fleeting moment thou must live, die, and know.
Welcome back, fellow adventurers of the classiness. Happy Tuesday. How are you all doing? Welcome to the hero that wants to fish. Forget story quests. Forget all of that. Look at this man and his fishing paradise. And what are these shoes? What are these loafers? I don't know, but they make me better at fishing, Velvet. That song, it hits so much. I don't even have context for it. I just finally like appreciate the opening trailer, which I somehow missed back in December. And now it's on the playlist. Gives the goosebumps. It's all good. The context of it is the opening trailer. That's fantastic. So hang on. Does that mean if you were playing 1.0, because I remember someone sharing a clip that there was actually content related to the whole calamity. So were players actually playing to that song? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's tragic. That's tragic. So here we are. A man and his fish. Look at these stupid shoes they gave me. They took away my pants. Gave me these roll-up pants. And I don't even know what I am anymore. Jeez. That's harsh. I'm looking at terrible, Fatty Whale. And that event is no longer playable, right? There's no way to relive that in any kind of way, I assume. Your drip is stored in my closet, Manwaka. So my UI is completely messed up. My configuration's completely messed up. Everything's messed up because I'm playing at Studio 2, and I didn't know that I had to pay to save all my configurations to the cloud. So next time I'm at Studio 1, I'm upgrading. This is really loud. Is it really loud for you guys? Or is the mic? Is the mic? No, the mic is not that loud either. Can I put this up a bit? Is this better? 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, what's going on here? I don't want any of that. No. And whatever's going on here. None of that. There he is. There's our boy. I have been messing around off stream on a few things. You'll notice I learned how to put a name above my name. It's the only thing I can put right now, so I am the gambler. And honestly, when you look at how much stuff I do in some of the moves I try to do in Monster Hunter, I am very much a gambler. Look what else I've been doing. You'll notice last time I complained about the fact that all of these were 0. So I've been dabbling. I tried the miner. Mining life was pretty fun. I tried the culinary. Culinary life is not for me. I don't find culinary very satisfying yet in this game. And the last thing, of course, was fisherman. Fisherman's a pretty good, fun time. I went on the Endeavor. We went on a fishing ride. I fished a whole bunch of fish. It was a good time. But now, let's go to my archer build. Because we got lizard folk to go and murder. I look so much better in this. Man, it looks so much better. Alright, so we're not even in the right town anymore. Is Ul'dah not even on the continent? Where is Ul'dah? How big is this world? It's in Thanalan? Oh, it's down here. Okay, where were we? I think we're over here. Oh, question for you guys. I could tell my inventory was getting busy and busier and busier. As you can see from like all the blue dots, I think on the right. I think that's my inventory if I remember correct. How do I empty my pockets? I'm getting nervous with all this crafting. But I'm getting close to full pockets. I have to sell it? I can't just hoard it? Ugh. I'm gonna upgrade when I come back from my trip from San Francisco. I'm going to San Francisco next week. I'm coming back. I'm gonna upgrade. Okay. Well, do we have... We have a merchant right over here. Wait, where do I sell? There's no sell option. There's nobody that lives in San Francisco, Blue. So this is it? This is where... So, okay. I don't even remember what I want to get rid of. Should I just sell all this? Is any of this stuff good for me? I got a lot of food. He lives like 8 hours away. What am I going to do with all this fish? You know what? I don't care about fish. Once I catch it, I don't care. I'm just going to get rid of it. What do you mean discard it? I'm going to sell it. Anchovy, kelp. You can keep the ragworm. It's good bait. Oh, that feels good. I don't even know how much money I'm making here. This isn't even worth 1,000 gil. What the heck? Well, what can you even craft with the fish? Yeah, that was really nothing. Is there a way to organize my inventory? Does it auto-organize at all? How do I like auto-sort? Don't tell me that's in the paid version too. Thank you. Okay, where am I going? Out this way. Let's just... I need a refresher. What the heck am I doing here? Life, materia, and everything. Minfilia would like you to meet a goblin scholar named Mudamix, who she claims is responsible for introducing a revolutionary method of... Wait, this is not... No, this is the main story quest? Enhancing gear. Oh, this is where I learn how to make materia and stuff. Make your way to the goblins' encampment at the bonfire in central Thanalan. Represent Minfilia's dagger to him. Okay. Frickin' filler! We don't need no filler. I can fill the space with lots of boring stuff. You've never... I noticed that I do have materia slots in my... Like here... I think, yeah, this one has 2 materia slots. I noticed this the other day. So, just my hat has materia. Oh, do I have to go to the cave? I went the wrong way, sorry. What level are you at, Fox? Gotta get that. Those epic shots. Do you guys ever pretend you're like a director or something and you're like shooting your own movie with how you set up the camera and stuff? Where am I? I don't want to do this much. Just me? Okay. How did I go completely the wrong way? Wow. Okay. So you like it more like this, ads? Well, you can get very close, eh? Wow. This is a little too close. This is more Monster Hunter view right here. Oh, it's the Swine Bros. Am I at the right place? Apparently I am. Hello, Mutamix. Look at this dagger. Shkaw! Who's Uplander? Come to tent ring of Mutamix bubbly pots. Take a look at this. Fighty Tool drinks an airy self. When full of air self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes, Fighty Tool gains power of air self. What is going on here? Who's this crew? Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. What's up? Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. This guy reminds me of like, he must be related to Cha-Cha or something. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes. Shkaw! Fighty Tool is unstrung as eating tool. Make good Teachy show a power of materia. Do all goblins talk like this? The Materia Master. Now, Eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Pshaw! Materia join with Fighty Tool. And Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. What's going on back there in that shack? Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Like, it is rocking back there. We're just gonna ignore that? Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from Summit, as would have struggled to cut steak, into a weapon worth wielding. Pshaw! Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia. Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learny ones of Mutamix. I want to see what is happening in here. This Swine Bro wants to disseminate the secrets of materia creation. Sounds interesting. but we'll put that on pause for now. So, Minfilia, you were back over here if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah, the Walk of Shame. That's right. Oh, man. They really couldn't have put a crystal in that place? Oh, the ticket, right. Where's the ticket? Here they are. Thought it was my Smash Brothers invitation. Is there anybody here that plays and actually like completes every quest available to them no matter what level? None of you? Wow. The blue ones are the ones that unlock goodies, right? Minfilia, here's the dagger with some materia. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, so make it your ally. Okay, matter of my next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready. I am ready. Lord of the Inferno. Are we going after Ifrit? Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for abductions. And so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. What have you provided to them, Jay? Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Well, just, I'm the new guy and off I go. Before he left, he bade me to tell you, save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. To Camp... To Camp Drybone. Wait, why are you guys joining a queue? We have a dungeon coming up? There's the Flame Sergeant. Ah, you're Jay Ahea of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware of their man. Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. This box looks very heavy next to us. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. Speaking of Scions, rewatching that 2.0 trailer, I actually noticed the Scions are in there all like praying when the old man is like sealing Bahamut. So I realized the Scions did a thing at the Calamity. So it's being pieced together slowly. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds. Let's make sure it does. Can I take a chocobo to the invisible city? Is that how it works? I don't know where my chocobo is. Where are the chocobos? Oh, it's back there. How do you guys get that song out of your head? It's so fucking good. I'm going the wrong way again. Also, I think these things are important. Something happened at the Calamity that made these things show up everywhere. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Yes, you may. Let's see if I know how to use this. Oh, never mind. You are useless to me, chocobo porter. Oh, did I? Oh, man. No! How do you... There we go. I accidentally pushed auto run again. Wait, when does the better song show up, Fox? Can I use my new... Oh, I can't use sneak? I have to be like a fisherman to use sneak? Okay. You are 6 or more levels above. Is anybody else here? Where's the music? I choose to let all of you live. Should I be fighting all these fates? Like, really? Okay, let's get this guy going. We gotta warm up. My level is too high. Oh, I have to sync. So, this is not a dungeon, is it? It's just a scenario? Solo duty, okay. Good to know, Bracken. Good to know. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position. Good. We'll make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. There he is, our master bait. I thought that joke would have come out better. It did not. Thank you. Well, they got nice shields. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. My pirate. Oh, that was a good joke. The pirate's joke. I don't even remember how to say it, but it was a good one. Oh, we got double crossed. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. Oh, look at that guy's face. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Oh, he's so proud. Just wait till I shoot some arrows into you guys. Yeah, every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. These guys look pretty strong. Shoot him! I have forgotten how to equip my... What is happening? There we go. We're back in the game. Okay. Hey, mini guy. Game is too loud? Thought so. I'll fix in a moment. Oy. Oh, this is the big dude. Hang on. Okay, he's only gonna keep pulling in reinforcements like that. Oh, that is very loud. One sec. We'll put that down right away. Sorry. That's still pretty loud. What the heck? Why are you so loud, game? Is that better? These guys aren't even doing damage to me. Oh, now it's too quiet? Alright. It's okay, we'll find it. We'll find the sweet spot. Boop, 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 boop. That was a pretty quick ad help. Why am I not doing, like, more damage to this guy? Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. I barely know this guy. Behind you! Oh, it's time for what's-his-face. Finally, these scions can do something. Is it a scion? Oh, wait, I got knocked out. That's not good. Traitor scum. Okay, so we all got captured. Good job, Flame Sergeant. I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death. The Bowel of Ember is now accessible. Guessing that's a dungeon? Or the bowl? I mean, that looks like a dungeon. It was the bowl, wasn't it? Alright. Confront Ifrit in the Bowl of Ambers. Well, definitely not the Bowl of Ambers. It's coming from my French background. We'll just pretend. Are we doing queuing system, or is there a better way to do this? I don't think you can gift me anything yet, Shadow, so probably not. Because I don't have the full version yet. Queue. Apparently the queue was open the whole time. Queue's open. Who wants in? No, the queues only allows for 3 people at a time. Oh man, many guys in here. So we've got Mini Guy, Dion, and Menwaka. Oh, we have a raid leader with us. And now we have to do a weird shuffle because I can't invite people to my team, right? I believe in Menwaka. I've heard only good things about his rating. Again, I'm not sure if I can do that, Bracken, with free trial. What do you mean min level? Can I just go in, or do I have to wait for people to get here? I guess we just wait. Oh. So I guess we just start. Oh, because I'm not the leader. Okay. Who's the leader then? Mini Guy? The Bowl of Ambers. Light party. It's only Tuesday, not gonna have too hard of a party. Okay, what's going on here? Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Deliver us from our misery. What did I just stumble into? Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Oh, they're trying to get a divine blessing out of this. How do you say ambers? Embers? Embers? Oh. They made him longer than I'm used to seeing him. He's less chunky. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not of your godhead. Ember? Umber? Umber. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Oh, what? Oh, Ungus too. Oh, everybody's getting burnt. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. Souls of unbelievers are forfeit. Pitiful children of man, be my breath. Arise. Oh man, my throat. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Alright, Ifrit's got a pretty cool thing going for him in this game. Oh man, we're just getting... Oh no! Almighty Ifrit. My one true god. Your words are my bread. Oh, everybody just got possessed just like that? By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? It's called plot armor. Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Learning more things. What's a thraldom? Forsooth, my frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art the godless, blessed number. Paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind, thine existence is not to be suffered. Man, what did I even do here to piss this guy off? Hey everybody! Help me out with this big demon. Oh yeah, I also did my own card. Come to the inferno. We're doing pretty good here. Oh, I also like the samurai. What's this business? Okay, don't want to get hit by that. Oh, jeez! Who's actually tanking this right now? Dion? Thank you, Dion. Oh, what is this? Whoa! Do we have a healer? Or am I supposed to be healing myself here? Wasn't too bad. Yeah. Is that what we call the champions or whatever it is? The primals? That wasn't a primal, right? Oh, that was a primal. Okay. Oh, I like where this is going. Okay, what happens when we collect 6? Pray forgive my lateness. Thancred, where were you, man? I almost got burnt. Scion of the lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Could have just thrown the dagger without the backflip, but okay. Whew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. I would not. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Yeah. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? We don't even get to ride on mounts. We just gotta hustle across the desert. It's not quite as heroic. Oh, look at that. It's Nero. So that was the mighty Ifrit. This guy looks bored with life. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I anticipated, even taking Ulda interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Oh, who's this? Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That matter of yours is too old. That meter of yours is too old to give any readings worth a damn. Not that there was worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. Suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by the adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plan? She does have weird lips. Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Okay, so we got Nero, we got Lady, and then we got the other guy. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. I'm not fast enough to react. Man, how do you guys react? Oh, you guys probably have it all hotbarred and stuff. I also want to dance. Oh man, I have so little. Guess we'll just be happy. That's all I got. Do I not have a dance? Where'd my dance go? Oh, here we go. Well, that's not what you guys are doing. Oh well, let's go. Do we not get treasure from this? No. Guess the treasure was the plot. Thank you for all the help with Ifrit, everyone. Ah, there you are. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja would be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. What is the deed of no ordinary individual? Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. Random thought, I suspect, if I was a storyteller, you guys are saying ARR is all about the Scions. Please don't spoil it for me. But I suspect by the end of ARR something happens to the Scions, and maybe we even get some turn to the dark side. That's my guess of where this plot's gonna go. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands. When you are good and ready, we can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. So let's go to the inventory, because we're going back to Vesper Bay, I think. You got a, what do you mean you got a customer? Oh, it was good. It was good. It was intimidating. I took damage. I had to heal. I was starting to get nervous. What is going on here? Chat got awfully quiet. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Of course she is. She kind of gives me vibes from one of the teachers from Final Fantasy VIII. My late arrival nearly cost his life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner. I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. So basically you're useless, Thancred. Hand over the tunic. Let me have that drip. By some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should have never had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Quistis, yes. Just as I'm failing you all. She's also in pink, like Quistis. What's done is done, Thancred. You can all ill blame yourself for every... It is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. Now we can put paid to our long investigation. Now we can put paid? As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa and Gridania of late. So apparently I don't pronounce Gridania correctly. So Ral says. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. I'm not going to remember if you give me a long list, Blue. Okay, it is Gridania then. Okay. I don't know what Gal was referring to. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be tracked back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. It is called aether, right? However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in this thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not of the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait. Meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you will not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or not, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best for you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductists that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. Well, that's tragic. I swear to you that we would not do this if it were for any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. Oh, that means our bait is going to turn... Oh, we're going to lose our dude. The first jerk to die in this game. And so we Scions continue our fight that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. See you, Thancred. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Luis, I would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. See you, Velvet. Where to next? Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Is this going to be more filler? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled to the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward. Oh, I was thinking of reward the whole time. Confirming to Ida and Papalimo that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. Oh, do the quests music change after each expansion? You have achieved a great deal in a short time and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons. Who are these boys? Ah, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I'm given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Luminsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Oh, look at that. I'm reaching rank of influencer in the game. As you can see, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. Oh, all for me. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Jay's deeds spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flames should know of his triumph is to be expected. But what of the other Grand Companies? Tataru? Your reputation precedes you, Master Ohei. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learn that you began your journey as an adventurer in your own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem, and that you will always be welcome among us. Oh, get away with all of this patriarchy business. Patriarchy? Not patriarchy. No, it is patriotism is what I meant. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelvewood. Okay, I'm not going back to the boring forest. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Ohei. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join our strength to ours, friend. And together let us secure a prosperous future of Ul'dah. Ul'dah has good music. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, Fred. It is only natural that she would want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Luminsa to the shores of glory. You guys are full of perverts and pirates. I am not joining that. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation will help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the marital, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. What do you mean there's only one correct answer? Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are, so basically it's yellow, blue, or red. This is Pokemon Go all over again. Or it's freaking Pokemon. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. A thought occurs to me. You will of course recall that 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You're as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Jay hear our leader speak, then return here with his decision. Evening, Nyctophile. We eagerly await your answer. Thank you, Takashi. And you just got home. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Make yourself comfortable, Takashi. Get some food in you. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, but with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power won't attract attention, not all of it friendly. Is the option to choose none an option? I must choose. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. And I forgot to mute my Discord. One moment. Oh, this messed up. 1, 2, 3. All right. Here on the making. Where's Tataru? Blue put some pressure. He said there's only one good choice. I'm assuming the consequence of the wrong choice is just his judgmental eyes. See, it doesn't feel as good when this guy has the same drip as I do. And he's got the same little boat protruding out of his chest. Freaking fused with his Swifty. Crazy. Oh my god. It's a deer thing. Oh dear. Would have been the better joke. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Jay. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often. Next time, be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. What is happening back here? If it all goes to plan, Gridania's grand company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services. An elder seats here. Okay. Kani Sina will deliver her address at Mikedo's amphitheater. I should probably mention that at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Raban Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. And it's rumored there is to be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merlweb Blowfiswin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral Lift. Identify yourself to the Sentry Zenthiel, and he will admit you. Got all that? Off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though. With your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Alright, back to Gridania we go. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Why are the bed... What's with the bed mounts? Wait, where's the big crystal? Man, feels like a long time since I've been here, but it's only been a week. But so much fishing has happened since then. It really is a chill place compared to the other two spots. Like, you don't quite appreciate it until you leave home. Which I think actually suits the, like, no-name adventurer coming out of nowhere. I think Gridania is the better narrative starting point. This is a good way to get that other song out of my head. By putting this song in my head. Where's the amphitheater? This also feels like the biggest footprint of a city-state.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Jeez. It's nice I get a break from monologuing.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
It's alright.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood.
Peaceful elves. That's basically the spirit of this town.
When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon
Hey,
the
Max.
fields of Cartano.
I'm just following the natural path of obsessions.
It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive.
No, a different calamity.
Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable.
Wait, Ruri mentioned me? What did he? I didn't even know he mentioned me. That would explain a few things that happened.
So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters.
No, you're the first to tell me, Fatty
Dark
Whale.
times are upon us.
I also didn't wake up. It was too early for me.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on that
high
bloody
roads
Ixal.
without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
I'll have to take a look now.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Because I saw Vampy Bit Me followed me back after like years. And I was like, why is she following me all of a sudden? And I know she was on the pot or whatever, the presentation with Ruri. So I was like, is it related to that? Because yeah, I know all of them. I knew everyone that was on there.
Was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united.
Are we gonna actually have like these long speeches for every city?
Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be dying.
Who
Up
will
to us
think
to
of the
protect
children?
forest, the elementals.
Okay. I got the vibe of the town. Not the most exciting, but it is what it is. Now, who are these twins?
If you'll permit me, Alfino,
Well, Alfino.
and my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Have we seen people with ears like that yet?
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Well, the Gridanians are fortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. At last they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The sister looks a little odd. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it's broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. But how long will it take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursion, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war. When it does, the Order of the Twin Outer will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of capable adventurer prove to them then? Well, perhaps we will find out if the Elder Seedseer's word fell on fertile ground. My ground. You call my ground fertile? Do you do these in a different order depending on your starting village? Oh. So they try to hook you into where you started. Royal Promenade. Let's go. The thing with MMOs, I don't know if you guys feel it, but I'm like always craving snacks. It's a good game to snack with. I really like the music of this place. No, I don't drink Gamer Fuel. Forget that. I wouldn't even accept it if they sponsored me. Hey, Kita Cat. Thank you for the follow. I think I said it right. Kitai Cat. Oh, I have to go downstairs somehow. Yes, I could Nyctophile. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. It's not good for the body. Oh, thank you so much, Fatty Well. What am I looking for? Is it in here? So, promenade. Like, I just want to, like, munch on things. I don't even know what it would be. What's going on over here? See, that's pretty cool drip there. That samurai outfit, looking good. Looking good. Guessing. Oh, here it is. Hold up. Do I have snacks? Because especially watching these scenes, snacks would be good. Let me go see what I can find. I found Puckies, the perfect gamer snack. Fortunately, there's never enough. Salted vanilla. I recommend.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanima herself!
And Roban as well.
Oh, I thought he was gonna kick her for a moment.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
I like the vibe of this place.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard.
Oh, if it is an alpha now.
Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask
He's
you,
better at speeches.
is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act, whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist. All must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you, line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
At least he's got some feeling.
Rauban?
Maban?
People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carrots are gravely deceived.
So I've also got these crispy crisp like hot pot snacks. I don't know what they are.
For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
That's really good.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
I mean, at least it's got feeling. This place has energy and passion. I don't want to go fall asleep in Gridania.
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
Who are these two? They seem a little mysterious. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves. Ulda has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless. Even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is brought with more blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. See, that really fits nicely into the lore, how Ifrit, like, every adventurer can fight him. Just comes back. Small wonder then that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Alright, to Limsa Luminsa, which I'm guessing this is probably the one that Blue aligned himself with. Just a wild guess. Get over there. It's in the stateroom, so let's go here first. I wonder, Takashi, I wonder. Here to attend the remembrance services. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
One more speech. Excellent snacking opportunity.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard.
This voice acting
and tell
hurts.
me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, Guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Oh my god, that voice.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Gallian Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard and our Grand Company.
Really, Dion? I don't.
All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Carthage.
Is this loud enough, by the way?
That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage.
Just realized how low it
Yet
was.
many of
One
our-
sec. Let's adjust this a little bit higher.
Join me now in remembering the...
A little bit higher.
and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
Makes sense that Blue would be here.
Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishbuck
The Sahagin have risen?
Damn fish.
Well, these savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Gallian Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck?
Not a fan. Not about the mutiny life.
There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both. And see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
And pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom.
I just found out all. I still have to see the clip.
And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Move Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Least favorite of the 3. Definitely know what I'm picking.
Fancy meeting you again.
I think I'm gonna pull up the Ruri clip so we can watch it together. Oh, hello. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the Kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth, take the primal titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominson's backyard. And that is to say, a knot of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. While they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. Mission-wise, I'm more behind what they need to do here, but that a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Jay, this is Minphilia. You are well, I hope? Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago you say, what a coincidence! Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back! Man, I'm already demanded so much. There, Heracles. Boop doop. Okay, let's see this clip. Wherever it may be. Thank you. Let's pull this up. Whoop, whoop,
I think
whoop, whoop. So Fatty Whale pulled this up for us already. It's part of the 20th anniversary. If anyone's wondering why we're going to a random clip. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. Turn that. If we do this, can we see it? Is that good enough? It's good enough. I was just about to pull it up. I'm pulling it up right now, Dralek. It's like we're all of one mind. Local tomato is here to cheer you on. Wait a minute. All right. This is 2.5 hours long. Okay, let's put up the volume. What does he got to say?
That really touches up on the point, which is that the Monster Hunter community is very much a super cooperative community, which really just tries to bring more people into their game, which doesn't always happen with a lot of other video games that you have out there. And it just seems like it's one of those things where if somebody has a question, usually people don't go and start making fun of them. It's usually more like, hey, try it like this. Maybe you're doing this thing wrong. Like one really good example is, for instance, Hey Jay. I don't know if you guys remember, Hey Jay made his video where he said, oh, I actually don't really like this Monster Hunter Rise thing. And the community went up to his video and showered him in comments, basically saying things like, hey, maybe you should have tried it like this. Maybe you should have tried this thing. There wasn't really a negative backlash or anything like that, and I think that is one of the most perfect examples of the community getting together to kind of just like celebrate the game and try to be as inclusive to newcomers as possible, even people who have a negative opinion on the game, which I was very impressed. Even though I was aware that because I had been creating content for the game, I was aware that the community is very positive, I would still expect like more people to come out and be like, you don't know what you're talking about or something like that. There was almost none of that, which is almost unheard of for a lot of communities, I would say. So yeah, I was very impressed.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that comes from the series kind of like having more humble beginnings in kind of like the Western territories and being a phenomenon in Japan. And I feel like anybody who got their hands on it here in the US or Europe were just super, super excited about it. They just want people to like understand, like, this game is so good, you need to get it, you need to get it. And so I think like it's just created this like groundswell of everybody like wanting people to play Monster Hunter, just to try it, just to understand it. And it's really created like a community that's super positive and welcoming. So yeah, it's really great to see.
Yeah, we had all these niche little communities, and we just want more and more people to come join us.
It's very accurate. I was just the mirror for the community. I didn't do anything really. Made a few videos. I complained. Old man yells at cloud. That's about it. And then I kept playing the game. Thank you for pointing that out there, Fatty. All right, 13. Where were we? So yes, Dralic, I've seen it. That's why I had to drop it in 3U, Dralic. Nobody wants to watch a longsword user. Why are these people cheering me on specifically? Do I know these people? Are these like viewers? Or is that just what happens? Are they inviting me to some place where the naughty things happen? Oh, you're Toma. Okay. Sorry, Toma, but I gotta go back to the Waking Sands. Sorry, what's an NFF? Nothing for free, crew? What happens on March 21st? What do you mean the beta ends? Oh, wait. There, what? Oh. Why would there be a beta? Like, it's free for everyone else. Heracles cheered me on a lot. Do they have to restart, or does everything like carry over at least? Alright, Minfilia. I am ready to choose my Pokemon. Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Oh, if I have to choose based on their problems, it's very different. Should I choose based on like what I feel or based on their problems?
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
After this haul, I'm gonna be doing GU. Oh, of course you would like the hot pirate lady.
Brother.
Oh, she speaks.
Are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies, as though the Calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light?
Yeah, what about those guys?
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds.
I have, Ral, yes. It will be revealed in about 2 months.
Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn. with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
How'd you guess, Drella?
Our grandfather would never entrust
It's the
fate
only
of the
pledge you'd
realm
like.
to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Did she say?
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Oh my
Hope
goodness.
does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
All right. So you're the pirates. You're the wood guy. You're Ulda, where all the mining happens. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it General Raban's words kindle the fire within you? Oh, they sure did. Excellent. I fear that the incident with the traitor... See, Dralek, you can't always make decisions with what's between your legs. That'll get you in trouble. But before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. There is no cringe counter here. We are cringeless. Also, we're already in Ulda territory here with the Scions, so it kind of all works out. Hold on to what in 50 hours? Also, what kind of character did you make, Drelek? Did you pick a male or female character? I did, Ryujin. I think I did. It's the best one, ads. Oh, these guys. I remember them in Gridania. What brings you to the Hall of Flames this evening, adventurer? My name is Johei. I believe you are expecting me. They also have the best music. I thought as much. You are just as our man at the Waking Sands described. It is an honor to meet you. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! It's the Flaming Private. Speak, Private! The Imperials, sir, they've fired on a Highwind Skyways airship. Scouts say he's coming down to the west near Horizon's Edge. Giant hulking ladies. Is that your style, Dralek? Bloody hells of all the times for this to happen. Jay, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amalja, and we have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. You must get to that ship before the Garleans do. Head to the Horizon's Edge. You know, you guys said like 8 hours ago I would be close to getting a mount. Where be my mount? What is that noise? Oh, it's the big turtle. Wait, am I in the right place? Well, hello, Fire Lord. Don't poke me! So, where was I? So, where's the quest? Where am I supposed to go? Horizon's Edge. Horizon's Edge. Look at you and your mount. I'm so jealous. Horizon's Edge. Did they say it was east or west? They didn't say here. So, Horizon's Edge is right here. Oh, there it is. Okay, wow. Took a lot longer than it should have. I don't want a pink rhino. That sounds silly. Is that an eagle? Like a flaming eagle? Oh, there it is. Level 24. Okay, these quests are getting close to me in level. It's like 60 hours. What is that? Creepy. An adventurer, what are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. They were so close to the city and the Empire shot them down here. The Immortal Flame sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Well, they sent the newest recruit to help you. I really don't like these masks. Are you alright, sir? Scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Jiohei, yes. Glad to have you with us. Their uniform is very chest revealing. I have not seen a craft of this design before. That traitor Garland has been busy. Secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. We're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineers. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. We mean to take the ship back to Castrum Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Whoa, ho, so many references here. Nice looking ship, though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. She was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. If possible. Wow. So I guess Lalafell is just a second nice to have. Alright, let's go shoot things. Imperial scum. Everybody gets shot. Bloody Vanguard. This guy needs a Dragonator. Woo! He got one. Almost there, that's one down. One thing I always like about Final Fantasy is their machinery. Whoop. Biggs! Oh, it's our first Biggs and Wedge cameo. That means these two are important. Probably means they'll also die. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the Tiny Bronco home. Tiny Bronco? Which game is the Tiny Bronco a reference to? Is it FF7? The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Jay. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. Just want to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got all that one wrong, didn't I? Haha, serious though. If I hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flames lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. Both are. Definitely not getting a car today, no. What level do you have to be to get the car? Oh, yeah, I'm not getting a car. Jeez. So I just gotta do all that within the next 2 hours, right? Welcome back. Words of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the immortal flames? Yes, please. For coin and country. Are you ready? Then let us begin. You stand poised to enter a sacred trust. Flames of Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? Sure. My sword, which I don't have, belongs to Ul'dah. You have my bow. May you fight for the last, to the last for coin and country. Clappity clap. Can you hear me, Jay? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacting you with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private O'Hay. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a Scion. Yeah, I'm just getting enrolled in all the cool clubs. Pray, return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. I shall be waiting. Holy, always back to these Scions. They are needy. Before you leave, perhaps we could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. Who's Commander Swift? That guy? You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario. Okay, I get it. Whoa! Light my fire. Delivery missions unlocked. You are now a member of a Grand Company and have been assigned the rank of Private Third Class. Your Grand Company and rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab and Character. You can confirm how many seals are currently in your possession under the currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. There it is. Oh, we can become a champion. That's pretty cool. I feel like I belong. Speak with the Scion. What does Swifty want here? Swift believes you should get yourself a chocobo. I agree. Private Oheya, a moment of your time, if you please. You wish to carry out your duties swiftly, do you not? Well, then perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but does require some paperwork. Alright. Speak to the Quartermaster. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you have received your issuance, show it to Mimigum by the Gate of Nald. Any relations to Miniguy? Present a flame of Chocobo issuance to Mimigum, which is Mimigum. Where are you? Where is he? He's over here? Mimigum. There's no Mimigum here. Did I read it wrong? Oh, Mimigun. Want a bird issued, you say? Then you'll need to see your Flame Chocobo issuance. But you need to exchange flame seals for it. Ah. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. Well, let's go see what the Scion wants. Should I be spending this somewhere? He's not. No, he didn't have a quest for me. Oh, buy him from the flustered attendant. There's no real quest around here. I can't accept the Immortal Flame. Wait, what Immortal Flame? What? Right, that's where I was going. Hi, Dion. So, from the Quartermaster? I guess I'll undertake a mission? Pearl chocolate. Buy? But I can't buy any of these. Where does it even show how much I have? So I have 0? Wait, it's here? The Chocobo license? Survival manual, engineering manual. Chocobo license. I need 200 seals. Where do I get seals? Fates? It's alright, we'll come across them. Oh, Ida's here. I did do the glam quest, yes. Welcome back. Of course she does. Oh, so this gives me 300 seals. Am I understanding that correctly? Nice. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Jay. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Oh, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. I don't think we probably introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge! At your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. Wait, is another engineer going to be Sid? On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. I haven't leveled up in a while. Minfilia needs you to investigate the sylphs. Of course she does.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
I'm gonna mess this up.
Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Thancred just passed it all off on someone else.
Us, Ida, us!
Chocobo time! Thank goodness for teleportation. Because the back and forth, whew. What am I doing? So, black brush. Nope. Where am I going? Here we go. It gets worse? How can it get worse? The worst is always at the beginning. Well, the back and forth does make you appreciate and learn how to get around. One flaming chocobo issuance. There you go, got my license. Here you go. Where's my issuance? Yes, everything appears to be in order. Moment, please. Oh, it better be cool. Oh, it looks normal. Good call, Keyblade. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. And here he is. Oops. Now then, to make it official, we want to give our noble steed a name. How much am I going to be with this boy? Is he going to be around for a while? Oh my goodness, it can. Well, I think we all know the name he's gonna get then. Welcome to Final Fantasy, my boy. I found my classy chuckle nuts. Dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. My little chocobo. How do I change the warp point? Oh, good to know, Takashi. Okay, I don't want to talk to the crystal yet, because I'm actually supposed to, I actually need to go back. Ooh, it is busy here. Is it one of these to find the... wait. Is there an action? How do I blow the whistle? So where am I going? Speak with Vorsail at the Adder's Nest. It's over here. You can now summon the company Chocobo Mount. How, though? Under my Mount tab? I will eventually. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... Hello, I'm a Scion. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud, but tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Finally, we're up a level. Hail, adventurer! I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Good day, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see you two. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Ah, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs. Sylphs are for the most part, a peaceable bunch. Much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in another fruitless war. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there even be a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the Primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribe, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistake a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That's where the Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. Alright, let's go. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Los Solas, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. Hawthorne Hut, was it? Believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. Friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalima. The West Shore Pier. Can't even get my mount out. I did, ads. I did. Oh, I should have just taken a crystal there. The ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Thank you. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut. Easy enough. Oh, how do I get on the boat? Oh, it's back here. I think it was the Sweet Bloom? Mount guy? Can I mount? Welcome, Classy! Can dismount your chocobo at any time by selecting this icon. Oh, this is way better. I don't know. It's gonna be yellow for now. Oh, what a twist on the song. So there's no like running speed, this is as fast as it goes. Can I jump? Oh, I can. Oh, do I have to feed it some greens to go faster? Oh. Oh, you can actually go inside with your chocobo. Okay. Ameline of the Twin Owl, I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot. Particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all know. Would you know more? You do well to speak with the master of this hut. Rolf! He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Hello, Rolf. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Let me just tell you. They're, beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've, seen much and more in my adventuring days. There's a lot of clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. The sylphs, yes, father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You'd do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face ends up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. That's a cool looking armor. The sylphs! Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing immortal faces on our masks. Next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such prank are no laughing matter. Oh, good to know, Takashi. Quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist her foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. Just may help with win the favor of their forest friends. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along a... What was it again? Oh, my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter a few days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Rosa at the comb. Comb? Did I just fall? Mount, sub-command. Let's put this over here. No, that's not what I wanted. I want it here. Oh, speaking of fates. Why do I need fates again? What am I supposed to do anyways? Is this one where you just gotta kill a bunch over and over? Guess so. Oh, what's this? Oh. Peace offering for the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. No, their tastes run more of the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. Do not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. Not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. What in the botany are we doing? Well, that looks very familiar. Okay, Ochu has been slayed. Back to Rolf. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you? Yes, I got some milk root. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Maybe he drank too much milk root himself. Taking the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. Sylphs love this stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one those whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you regale me with your adventuring tales. Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Amelin here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend. Do pass along my regards to the wingmans. Yes, Amelin. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Komuxio. He has served as intermediary between our people on many an occasion and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. Okay, we have to deliver a missive from the Elder Seedseer herself to summarize the letter's contents in brief. It vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. Alright. I will deliver. Little Solace, where is that? Oh, it's just over here. What a game changer it is to have your own chocobo. Oh, this is beautiful. A little bit of an eerie music here. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Alright. You want to see some dance? I will show you some dance. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with a quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one, and walking one is most kind. First, the milk root, and then the letter. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Oh, they're like salad. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. No, just go back, Ida. Go back. Hi, we come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking ones become a dancing one and brought milk root, while walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Frickin' Papalimo. Go home, you say, but the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Jay here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Jay's jig insufficiently jiggy? My jig was perfectly jiggy. I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly worried. Would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. It's because they weren't getting jiggy. That's the problem. Ida has a notion of how one might earn the self's trust. Does it involve milk root and dancing? You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greetings, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me, of course I'd be happy to join. Oh, there goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Dance diplomacy. Dance for the sylphs. Okay. This one is weaving cloth. Walking one would know more? Alright, let's show some respect here. Look, I am showing respect. Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the way of weaving a secret. Even if Walking one learned the secret, Walking one could never weave in the same way. Hello, Nolexia? I have to select first. Ooh, Walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Alright, who else we got dance off here? Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones, friendly like gracious elder one of the forest city. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Bringing diplomacy with every little tap. Jay, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dance has brought smiles and high spirits to all little Celeste. The better news, why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Lame. Lame. An adventurer, you're no stranger to help and distress folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to heroes overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Celeste do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hearer Emidia of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Hello, Emidia. Do I have to dance for you too? No, you're a human. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with truly gentle heart. Sylphs of Little Celeste are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. I can tell, frickin' Dion, wow. Going from fighting Ifrit to like, oh, go talk to frickin' forest lettuce. Being a temporary settlement, Little Celeste, once for amenities, not least out of defenses. Then I won't read everything out loud if it's filler. Okay, I won't skip narration then. So I have to go to all of these things. It was part... It's okay, we got the point. Wait, what am I supposed to... Slay a Ziz Gorlin and slay a Galnat? Okay, and I need a Galnat. Man, I don't want to do a fate right now. These fates are like everywhere. Oh, I also need brownie brushes. So how many of these do I need? Just one. Oh, what is that? Hmm. Is it up here? There is nothing here. Where are these brownies? There it is. Such a peaceful day. Peaceful night. Oh, I just realized the chat has been off this whole time. Sorry about that. I guess future viewers will not know what the chat said at this point. Another brownie. And another brownie. Really? You missed the slow burn? It is quite slow. I guess it's what builds that foundation though. Dancing One is still here! Dancing One can dance all night! This one's trust is not so easily earned. Have some brownies. Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills Bitey Buzzy One. This one hates Bitey Buzzy One. Dancing One is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. More tasks. This one tasks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last come to our abode. This one must be careful, always be careful. Dancing One is not like other walking ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing Ones to help. You guys really like this narration? This one begs of Dancing One to help. This one knows more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and walking ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. This one narrates for watching ones. Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary. Scary ones have scary friends. How far out do we have to go? This one is now mounted one. Did I touch that crystal? Apparently I did. Just a little. Monet. Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Well, I guess they are adventurers, just very imperial adventurers. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say. Imperial soldiers, no doubt. Couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Oh, we gotta go all the way back. Oh, there's thunder. Somebody summoning Ramuh? You miss just being a face in the crowd, Firelord? Alright, we're back to this business. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? Learn that you are screwed. This one sees steel walking ones come from Empire. Carry boxes and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forests well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one will borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where Steel One hides. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for Steel One, yes? I suppose. Where do you want me to go? Search for clues in the forest. This forest? Oh, that area. There's a parody song to be made there, Blue. You know the song A Horse with No Name? Suspicious box indeed. Holy potatoes! Hang on. Jeez, what was in the box? I'll have to switch everything, Dion, once I buy the full version, because I'm bouncing between computers, and when I do that, nothing gets saved. Oh, come on, I don't want to fight you. Dancing One is back. This one breathes a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something. Dancing one found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside box. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do Steel Walking Ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steal Walking Ones? This one fears for this one's home. But Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. What did these ones named Claxio ventured outside Los Celeste alone? Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Speak with Claxio. Is Claxio in here? No. Oh, Claxio is not in a good place. Claxio almost looks like it turned into a plant. What? Walking One wants this one returned to Los Solis. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. No better than those ones that summon a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought that a likely place to build a home. But then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. Oh, come on now. This one is moving along on the main story quest. And I've become the dancing one. Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest, but this one saw Touch Ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. Hurry before Touch One take Claxio away. I really want to keep like going over here, but I don't think the game's ready to let me go there. He's all the way back there. Tell you, this quest is really like... It's about as dull as the older one we were doing on Thursday. This is the like boring stuff you guys were warning me about, right? Okay, good. Oh, there's some thread. The next batch of stuff is boring. Oh, great. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Komuxio that this one will never go back. Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll only answer to words. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Ooh, this is different music. And like, I can see the theme of what we're doing too. We're gonna do another boring questline like this for the pirates, I assume. Whoa! What is this milk root? No, that's okay, Firelord. I just got my monotony broken by a frickin' Morble. I just noticed this little guy. Oh, he healed him. How is this thing still alive? Or is the Malboro pumping out these sighs? There he goes. Jeez. Oh wait, is that an optional thing? Was I not supposed to fight that thing? Whoops. This one is safe. This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Komuxio, meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Komuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Celeste. This one just was afraid. These ones who live at Little Celeste were changing, becoming friendly with other one. This one feared that these ones were forgetting to who these ones are, like Touch ones did, but this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling or helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Celeste to be with Komuxio and friendly ones. Hey, we've reunited to Salad. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Celeste as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Whoop, not down there. These trees are creepy. What do you mean already? It took me... I've only gained 1 level tonight. Leveling up has been very slow. What do you mean, did I... In the game? Does eating help level up? Oh, I did not know that. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But Helpful One is the kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is the hero of these ones. I didn't remember that, Blue. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful Ones to see Elder One. But Elder One is moldy salad. Well, I made a bunch of food, so I might as well eat it. Let's see what we got to eat. How about grilled trout? What does this do? 30-minute boost. Nom nom nom. Komuxio would make a confession to you. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one may promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not there. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buskaran. Buskaran may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buskaran, but walking one do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buskaran for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. Please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One's return. Okay, back to the nest. Yeah, why did you tell me to buy so much orange juice? You said buy it because you have money to spend. And we bought orange juice for the lady. I don't remember the XP buff part. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts from the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask that you call upon Gia Molka at the Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Bent Branch Meadows, I don't know where that is. Guess it's over here? Oh, it's over here. Why does this chocobo look familiar? I've seen that outfit somewhere. A message from Commander Hurlua, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Buscaron's down here, if I remember. Was there really no way to teleport here? Oh, so. All in good time, Blue. All in good time. Man, I wish I could go that fast. Turn my Chocobo into a Pikmin like a minion? Good to see you again, Buscaron. Oh, Pokemon. Right. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of it. Not here to fill your belly, then. Hunger for news, is it? There's been talk of Sylph lurking hereabouts. I couldn't rightly say if the elders you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you have the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across a Sylph Elder yourself. That should level me up. Yay! Oh, the next class job. Somebody celebrating? No word on Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for the old Buscaron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to crack any skulls, though. Just take his tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do a trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Man, why do I gotta do this? This is his own problem. I did, Dion. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Alright, here's some cold water, buddy. Naufika's teats, that's called. What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Okay, that was worth it. Just for the quote. Who's Naufika? Nicely done. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Elzen. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. Oh, that sounds very rude. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I appreciate all the good you've done to our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. You just gave me a favor. There's a Kikern friend of mine, you see, name of Tetaroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him falling in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my Druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. Not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for La Nacia. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, the Scarlet Earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine. A Rogadan fellow named Bansing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Labinsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Oh, we are side questing on side quests around this. Alright, you said I should go south? To Camp Tranquil? Oh, my feisty little chocobo, I see it. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a place I could fish. No. Tanking what, Manawaka? Oh, this is an interesting area. I'm not sure if we'll have time to do another dungeon tonight. The unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle trained? Now you might consider seeking the advice of Lukelot over at Bent Branch Meadows. The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine-feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. I like getting rid of the little exclamation mark, Firelord. Bent Branch Meadow. That is over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Ah, we meet again, Lukelot. Good morrow to you. Is there something you need? You wish to have your chocobo trained in combat. This is no small request you make. Riding your bird is one thing. Asking it to take hurts in your name is quite another. We'll help train your chocobo, but on the promise that you will never unduly expose it to danger. Very well. To begin, we'll need a bunch of Gissel greens. You have my leave to pick one from the fields yonder. Kind of look like the people we just helped. You acquired the greens. I got the goods right here. Superb, then we shall get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but the chocobos are highly fond of Gissel greens. They love the leafy vegetable so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Thus, by feeding your bird the greens, you can prevail upon it to fight beside you, and then, once called, it will be up to you to direct its action as you see fit. You'll find that your chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your birds an order, and it will act accordingly, to the best of its ability. Simply yet effective methodology was developed by the Four Temps family, one of the foremost houses in Ishgard. And that concludes your lesson. Of course, it is not enough to merely hear about a practice. One must venture forth and attempt it oneself. Summon your chocobo with a bunch of Gissel greens, and together make your way to Sorrel Haven. The bruises that prowls the area ought to be a suitable challenge for you and your companion. Keep an ample supply of Gissel greens on your person at all times. Alright. Companions are now available. Where's that merchant? This one? This one? Who's the merchant? Is it you? This seems to be a lot of things. Where do you buy the greens? I couldn't find the vendor. I'm sure there is, Blue. We're not going to the gold saucer. Can I just grab some from here? How do I even use this? Climbing the big tree with the big bird. That's what I'm fighting? That looks kind of tough. Leafy vegetable. While it's too bitter for most people, chocobos are known to enjoy the flavor. I guess I have to be off of it. Okay. Oh, I need a whole hotbar for this thing. Free stance, defender stance, healer stance, attacker. Oh, do I just pick one? Companion skill is 2. Okay. Go get him, Classy! Peck him! That's a 1. As your Chocobo's rank increases, he will earn skill points. These points can be used to acquire new companion-specific actions. Did he get any skill points? I don't see skill points. Oh, he's got 1. Oh, so this is where you're saying he's either a defender, a healer, or an attacker. Oh, that's tough. I mean, I'm not able to heal him, so I don't feel I should go with an attack. Suggestion would be welcome, yes. I'm assuming a DPS is good for a DPS? Healer? Well, Classy does keep me alive, so I'm okay with that. We gotta get him some armor, though. Not tonight, but eventually. Is that its face? Oh, I thought it was its tail. Sure. Whoops! I wasn't paying attention. You sure? It looked like I almost did die. Oh, isn't that the Chocobo I saw earlier that had a white mage outfit? So yeah, successfully negotiate your first few battles with your Chocobo. Well done. How did it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring? It was. Your Chocobo could make up for your shortcomings, or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement one another. Some experimentation, you will come to find the approach that serves you best. One last parting gift, a saddlebag for your Chocobo. Carrying Gissel Greens about can be quite cumbersome. After all, and there should be sufficient room for your personal belongings should your need arise. Oh, supplementary storage. Okay, Hawker's Alley. To la Nocia. Where's the thing? Where's the crystal? Oh, lower decks. You mean if I want to look naked, Keyblade? I don't want my Chocobo naked. He's good with his armor. Back in lovely Limsa. This outfit looks interesting. This outfit looks interesting. Oh no, there's some weird stuff going on here. This is where we're gonna end our adventure for tonight, so I can get some rest. But there's some all sorts of weird stuff going on here all the time. Trying to think, what can we sign off with? I guess we'll pose. Thanks everyone for joining. We went through some very boring quests, and we'll have some more boring quests to do on Thursday with apparently a dungeon. Or a dungeon. So I'll see you guys all on Thursday, and until next time, keep it classy. Have a good night.